I'm going to pull up the next one here. It is called This is Detrimental. Can't believe this happened. And Tommy came to visit me. Vlog. You know, I really don't care that much what other people wear. Like, wear what makes you happy, wear what you feel comfortable in. But I do think it's kind of interesting that we really see the tank tops coming out to play when Emily's around. It's not usually our girls' chosen sleeve style. But for some reason, that's just happening a lot lately, especially when Emily's around or she knows Emily's watching.
Guys, welcome to a new video. So today is January 1st of 2025. Wow, new year, new me. And look at this jump scare. I'm sure I'm looking crazy. Like, I'm telling you, mid-makeup Amberlynn is a whole different breed. Especially when I only have foundation and my eyebrows done, it just looks so weird. Don't look, don't look. People always ask.
Oh God, we're back to the, oh, I'm a mess. Let me point out all the problems before anyone else can. Gotta get me before you can get me. That way it's a joke. It's self-deprecating humor instead of insults.
Ask, what is Wasabo's doing? 9 times out of 10, he's either laying right next to me or he's laying on his little cat scratcher. Oh, baby boys.
Yeah, this feels like an Emily's Around outfit / pose.
His tongue feels like sandpaper. But I love your perfect
little
tongue.
We're not really super focused on the cat here.
All right, you guys, so I'm kind of ready. I still have to get dressed and all that, but there's something that I need to do because today is January 1st, and I have to weigh myself. I weigh myself every January because it's good to, like, keep track. So I'm about to do that, but I am not going to show it in this vlog. But I am going to record it because I am going to show it for, like, my first weigh-in on semaglutide. So don't you worry. All right, you guys, so Tommy is actually coming to visit me today, and I'm so freaking excited. You have no idea. She does have a connecting flight, and her first flight is already behind schedule. Like, it's massively delayed, so we're hoping that she even makes her second flight. Let's do a little outfit of the day. We haven't done that in a hot minute. Just set you guys down right here next to Twinkies. Christmas trees. I said Christmas trees. Christmas treats, which I've only...
Those green nails are still hanging on. Wonder how long that's gonna last.
I've given her 3 because I try not to give her too many treats. Thankfully, these last a while because they are individually wrapped. Anyway, I have this really cute pink dress. Here, let me...
I honestly have no idea how long a salon manicure should last if you don't do shit all day.
Move you guys closer. Is that better? Kind of. Anyways, I'm wearing a pink dress and I thought it would be so cute with this cardigan with like the pink hearts. I truly do believe that the next time I get my nails done, I want to get it in this pink, which I've done before. This is like my favorite shade of pink. I literally always forget that I can always just film in my full-length mirror for a little outfit of the day. Hey. Okay, so we caught up and now we're at Walmart. My mom wants to try Premier Protein, so I want to surprise her and I'm going to get her like some different flavors. Okay, so we went to my mom's and we surprised her and she was so appreciative. Now we're getting dinner at Taste of China.
Oh, we're not gonna see her face again. Yeah, we're still keeping with that. You know, we saw her the first little bit of the Wisconsin arc, and then she kind of stepped into the background, and that last bit, you know, in Vlogabus, we'd hear her and Amber'd be talking to her, but we would not see her face. So it looks like we're back to that. I don't know if this girl thinks she can somehow, like, delete her digital footprint that she's made in the Amberverse or in Girl World or whatever, but too late, sweetie.
Okay, so my fortune is a chance to express your creativity is coming your way. And
Legos.
Tommy's is
Original.
Pay the lottery today. Lady luck is upon you. All right, the master is at work, folks.
Lady luck, let's have it. Oh,
the green eyes. But he looks really stuck in there, so I'm not sure. Baby, you have 2 seconds left. All right, there we go. He's too stuck. You would have gotten if it wasn't so heavy. Y'all, look at this. It says do not touch, but I'm telling you, it is genuinely so tempting to touch it. Tommy just said Rigdacana.
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 That machine was Rigdacana.
What?
Okay, guys, so I have not drank in months, but it's literally New Year's Day. I want to try this Buzzball horchata. Like, what? I love horchata for
Well, so much for not drinking to support Emily not drinking, I guess. Emily's here and you're drinking, so does this mean that her health thing is over, resolved, she's good to go to have a drinky poo, or that you just don't give a shit anymore? Oh, Buzzballs are back!
Baby, will you open this for me?
Yes.
A girly pop with nails needs help. Thank you.
I mean, maybe Emily has given up the not drinking thing, or whatever issue she had that she wasn't able to drink has been resolved, because if that person is not drinking, like specifically, I'm going to quit drinking, and you drink in front of them, that can be fine depending on the person, the situation, whatever. That's not so much an issue. But then you hand them your booze container to be opened. Like, again, like, I guess it could be fine and depending on the situation, but like, do you not feel a little weird?
ASMR. Cracking that open.
ASMR.
Oh, no. No, stop that.
Shade. Ooh, it smells good. All right. Cheers. Happy New Year.
See what she says, if anything,
Ooh,
about Emily.
that's not bad.
drinking.
It doesn't taste like horchata to me, though. Yeah, if I was, like, blindfolded, I'd have no idea what this was. Either way, I like it. Tommy's not drinking. I'm just drinking this one because I saw it at, we went to...
Tommy's not drinking. I'm just sure you're just drinking the one Buzzball, and you had her open it. She's not
Quick
drinking.
Stop.
Okay.
Not Quick Stop. What is it called? On Cue. Yeah. We went to On Cue because her thing said, you're going to be a millionaire, so get the lottery. So we got a couple scratchers. And then I saw this, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to have some of that. What we have up next, this is my last drink of the night. I'm only having 2. This is a different, like, brand. It's called Slam Z's, and their literal slogan... Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's on this guy. Flavor for your face. So, okay. Here we go. It is in cherry limeade.
Oh.
Big? Are you calling me big? Cherry, you get it. It tastes like watered down, like cherry medicine, like you're sick. Dead ass.
It is like 15% alcohol, but
Oh, gross.
you don't think you can drink it?
Oh, I will drink it, but...
Oh.
It's disgusting, but I'll still throw it down because we wouldn't want to waste the sugar and booze.
Do not recommend. No.
Really?
All right, you guys, here's my after, and they glow in the dark. Isn't that cool?
Christ.
You can kind of tell. Wow.
Glow in the dark.
Hey guys, so it is the next day, and I am just getting ready. I'm trying to fix this necklace because it was backwards. I still have to like do my hair and stuff, but today's day 3 that Tommy has been here, and I kept going back and forth between like, do I want to film a lot or just like a little, or just like get little clips.
Oh, it's the
I've decided just, like, tiny
necklace.
little
The
clips,
tiny necklace
obviously.
is
But I
back.
literally have to share with you what happened last night. So we went to...
You know, that tiny little necklace, this is just, again, it's one of those things that the more I think about it, the more I'm like, this feels like a troll. Like, was Emily trolling when she gave her that? Because either this girl who had a very large girlfriend before does not know how to buy jewelry for large women because it's not that piece of jewelry, or she did it in knowing that it will look ridiculous and comically tiny on Amber, you know. And this is not This is not me assigning a value of good or bad to anyone's body size by any means. But if you are a larger person and you want to wear a necklace, larger ones tend to look better. They tend to fit better. They tend to, just be more proportionate. It is what it is. Just like, a big chunky necklace looks ridiculous on somebody who's like 95 pounds and, 4'9". Like, it is what it is. Like, that necklace on her build just does not do anything for her or the necklace. And again, like, either Emily is just like an idiot / cheapskate, or this was done like intentionally, because it looks so ridiculous on her.
Electric bingo, because Tommy has never done electric bingo before, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. We can experience it together. And I've only done electric.
Every activity they do together is either for like 5-year-olds or 85-year-olds. Like, there is no in between. Like, I have yet to see these two go out and do an activity that like is normal, like 34-year-old woman shit, other than maybe go get a drink at a casino. But even that, like, I don't know. They immediately just went to the like little ball toss and the claw machine with the stuffed animals again, like they did just now.
I've only done electric bingo like a handful of times, so when I went up and like we were paying for what we wanted, I got a little confused, and I accidentally got us electronic, but also like a ton of sheets to daub. It is what it is. And like, none of the sheets were in order. We had no idea what order we were supposed to be doing, and I didn't want to like bother the people that were working there, but we did make it work. So while we're trying to like figure it out and we're like daubing and like trying to pay attention to like the electronic part, I ended up winning, and I had no idea like how much it was for. Nothing. And then the lady that works there, like the sweetest lady I've ever known in my life, every time I'm there, like, she is such an angel. She comes up to me and she goes, I want you to look me in the eyes, okay? And I was like, okay, yes. And she goes, don't cry, but you just won on the hot ball, so that means you just won $500 more on top of what you just won. And I was like, what? Like, I had no freaking...
Don't cry. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm not even thinking about Amber right now. I'm just processing what she just said the bingo lady said to her. That's the state of affairs we're in, folks, where an extra 500 at bingo is enough to send someone into tears. And honestly, like, I get it. I probably messed up a little bit too. But Jesus, what have we become? $500 bringing folks to tears at bingo. What a load of crap this economy is. All right. Tangent over. Back to Amber.
Idea, because I was just so confused. But thankfully, it was my electronic machine that won. So it's like when your electronic machine wins, it makes like a little noise. So that's why I was able to tell that I won. So the last time I did electronic bingo, I won like $25 and then I won like $18. So I was expecting to win like maybe like $520 because she said it was 500 extra on top of what I already won. I was expecting like I only won like 20 or whatever. I literally won 300. So I won $800 last night and I tipped big, girl. And they were so thankful, and that just made me so happy. And I don't know, it was such a good night, and I was like, wow, okay. Good karma. And by the way, I'm back to using Pantene again on my hair, and I'm telling you, it is working like a charm. Like, my hair has...
Good karma for what? Letting your cat get out? Dating a feeder you met online and only know a couple months? Hauling your pets to Wisconsin and trying to move in on her? Years of manipulative behavior, animal neglect, karma for that. Karma for your treatment of Beck, basically ripping them off for, while they were your caretaker and not paying them what they were, what that job is worth. Good karma. It was good karma. It was good karma, y'all, not dumb luck. She deserved the $800 because she's such a good person.
Never felt better. I do have to fix the part because the part's looking a little, I'm not really feeling the part, but my hair has never felt better. It's like shiny, well, shinier than usual. Feels healthier. I don't know. I'm just like really vibing with it. So I also want to talk about something that like needs to be talked about. I know I said in my last video, like, I'm done paying attention to like hate comments. I don't want to watch reaction channels anymore. Like, these things still stand.
So don't!
But if something is happening that is like more than a rumor, it's like actual defamation, slander, and detrimental to my life or any of my family's life or my girlfriend. And my girlfriend is included in family. I will talk about it because
my girlfriend that lives in another state and got me the hell out of her house for Christmas and didn't let me move in. And I've only really known for a few months when you add it up, and who right before she met me was engaged to someone who passed away, but that didn't stop her from sliding into my DMs literal weeks later. She's family, y'all.
like the only thing that makes sense. Like, a stupid rumor will be a stupid rumor. But I'm sure you guys know about the whole walnut thing. Like, it has been literally chaotic. I did post on my community tab, and obviously people love drama. So they ignore everything I say, and they literally are just sticking to the narrative of walnut is Tommy. And I'm just like, this is like so exhausting.
I really don't know. The walnut screenshots that were from feeder sites, I know one of them was, the photo itself was debunked. Whatever. The screenshots are janky as hell. They could easily be put together in Photoshop. Give me 15 minutes. I'll get you a screenshot of Walnut posted on Phoebe. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, this is a very believable rumor. And it's a very believable rumor for a reason. And that reason is documented postings on similar sites and on Phoebe by, obviously, Emily, because we can see her face. There's no denying that she has participated in this. So, again, she's still never going to address the meat of the issue other than to just say the rumors aren't true. And that's how Amber is. She has no explanation for what we know Emily posted when she was in a relationship with her previous fiance. She's never really defended that or given any further context to that. So that alone tells me, like, it's true. I mean, we all know it's true. We've seen it. It's not doctored. It's not photoshopped. It's real. And she can't deny it, so she just says it's not true and she moves on. All these little, things that have come out since with like Walnut and the screenshots surrounding that, yeah, we can debate the validity of those. Like, I don't believe them either. I think they look janky as hell, and it's just, it's too juicy of a story, I think. Emily has participated in the feeder community for a minute. I think she knows how it works. I don't know if the crumble cookie leak was really because she pissed off someone in the feeder community. Again, I think she would know how not to do that. Now, I do think it's possible that Emily and Amber had an agreement to put some content out on feeder sites, and that at the last minute, Amber maybe kind of chickened out, got cold feet, had some second thoughts about how graphic some of the content maybe was going to be, and was like, no, let's just leave it at the crumble video. We're not going to, let's not go any further than that. Now, that could have been something, that could have created a situation where Emily had maybe promised something that she then wasn't able to deliver on. That's the only way I see her causing this situation where the feeder community that was paying for content from her got pissed off about not getting the content, or not getting, you know, the kind of content that they wanted. The only way that that really makes sense to me is that if Emily and Amber were initially in on putting that out there together, and like I said, Amber kind of backed away from the idea of getting, you know, really graphic or getting, you know, too into it. I think she likes to operate in this gray area where she can attract the feeders and, you know, get their views on the regular channel, get that content in there to a degree, but there's enough plausible deniability, there's enough modesty, there's no nudity, it's not graphic, it's not overly suggestive, there's enough deniability that if she gets called out on it, she can say, no, don't be ridiculous, guys, I'm literally not doing feeder content. Ugh. What? The thing that she's not getting at here is, why is that rumor so believable? Why are people so quick to believe those screenshots? And yes, people in girl world are almost always prepared to believe the worst about the girls and the side characters, but this one is really easy to swallow. And there's a reason it's really easy to swallow. And whether or not you believe the walnut screenshots, the fact of the matter is there is evidence of Emily participating in feeder content as the feeder, and she never gets at that part of it. All she can do is just say, oh, the rumors aren't true. But that part's not a rumor.
They're making it seem as if it's Tommy, and they're making it seem that I am like selling sexual photos and videos. And no, I would never ever do something like that. And ever since like this cookie crumble video came out, things are just like happening where this video is out without my consent. It's a violation to literally my rights. And then on top of that, someone is faking being me, doing graphic and sexual things. Like, that's not okay. And they're making it seem as if Tommy is like telling me to do these things and Tommy made the profile. Like, literally no. So Tommy actually reached out to the website because we're like, that's not okay. Like, this has to be illegal in some fashion. And today the company replied, thank God. So here is some of the email. Like, literally, the company's like, this seems like a troll account. They were allowed to tell us that from the looks of it, this account has never even messaged a single soul on there. They literally made this account just to troll and to make it seem like it's Tommy. And in the very beginning, they literally even had Tommy's age wrong. And then they went back and fixed it when people were calling them out saying, that's not even Tommy's real age. It's like, what the hell? So thankfully, the website did get it taken down. Thank God. It's just not an okay thing.
Yeah, but, you know, none of this addresses the root of why this is a viable rumor. Why would someone choose that as opposed to all of the other ways they could troll you? Because it's believable, and it's believable for a valid reason. Address that.
To do, and for people believing it, like, y'all are dense. Y'all.
No, a little, but no, again, this is not a wild rumor out of left field. This is believable. This is based on actual behaviors, actual actions, actual posts, your girlfriend's actual history. Maybe not with you, but with others. She's done this. So
are gullible. You will literally believe anything because that is not who I am as a person.
Maybe not, but if you don't believe that's who Emily is, girl, you are not in a position to be calling anyone gullible.
And I would never in a million years be in a relationship with someone who would do something like that.
Yes, you would. You are right now.
Like, to me, behind my back, like, etc., etc. Like, that is not the relationship me and Tommy have. And it's getting to the point where...
Well, maybe not the graphic stuff, but... with you, but... No, she would absolutely post content like that. She would absolutely consume content like that. She's participated in content like that. Maybe not with the full-on graphic nudity, but feeder content nonetheless.
So many people want to get in between me and Tommy that they're going to like crazy lengths to do so, and it's just not cool, and it's not.
That's not what they want to do. I mean, maybe, but that's not why people are so up in arms about this relationship. It's because from the outside looking in, it is full of red flags that you refuse to acknowledge. But I mean, you're a walking red flag yourself, so whatever.
Okay. I'm just low-key over the drama, and it's not even drama at this point. Like, it's becoming like bigger than that. Like, the things that are happening, I feel so violated and ill and sick, and just like some of the people who watch me are just
I think most people would have forgotten about the crumble cookie. You know, you don't want to live under the shadows of these rumors, but you won't stop talking about it and trying to defend your feeder girlfriend either. Like, just look, people would have so much more respect for you if you would just acknowledge, like, yes, this is what she is into. This is the nature of the relationship. Maybe even they'd believe that it's not all that there could be something, you know, genuine beyond the fetish there, but we haven't seen it. Just seen, you know, two people with the chemistry of a bowl of oatmeal go to the coin star and bingo.
For the lack of a better term, insane. And it's like, I have every right, and Tommy has every right to be upset about this. Like, just the things that are going on lately is just really heavy. But her and I, we're choosing happiness. We're choosing each other. We're choosing love.
And that's why we're still on about it.
We're choosing positivity. Like, I just needed to get this out there that, like, the rumors you guys are hearing, 99.9999999% of them are not real. Anyways, I do want to go.
Oh, but that little fraction is some serious shit, girl. And you really need to face that, but you won't.
Enjoy my day. So I am gonna end this vlog. If I do end up vlogging anything else for the day, I'll definitely let you guys know. Like, I do put dates on my videos now, so you will see. Plus you'll be like, oh, that outfit looks familiar. Anyways, I want to go. To those of you who are like sticking up for what's right, regardless if you like me or not, I just want to say I appreciate you. Tommy appreciates you, and with love, good karma will come your way. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
I didn't buy those screenshots from the get-go. The whole walnut things, the very graphic ones, no, absolutely not. So whatever. We're choosing positivity by dredging up Alexis and continuing to harp on this situation. This one is called Betrayed by Alexis Again. This has to be illegal. And taking my first semaglutide shot. Again, ethics and the law are not always on the same page. Was it ethical? Not really. Is it illegal? Probably not.
Hello, welcome to a new video. So today is January 7th on a Tuesday, and I'm sure you guys were expecting like another vlog with Tommy here, but that's not the way it went down. So this video is just like an update, if you will, because for me, it has been days since I've filmed.
We'll never see Emily's face again. No matter how long these two manage to actually stay together now, which I don't think is going to be very long. Unless Amber stays in her place and doesn't try to move in again and remains a good little long distance feedie. We'll never, you know, they may stay together a little while if she does that, but we won't see Emily in the vlogs again. She will not be showing her face. She's trying to distance in some way. I don't know exactly what's up, if this is, you know, just keeping her distance because this is supposed to be a long distance fetish relationship, not a real one where you move in and we become life partners. Or if, you know, I don't know, maybe she thinks she can somehow delete some of this digital footprint that she's made in Amberlynn's life, but she ain't showing her face anymore. There's a reason.
And I did that because I really just wanted to unplug. I unplugged from watching YouTube, from being on social medias. I didn't want to film. I said, I want to spend my time with my girlfriend while she's here, and I don't want to have to worry about all of the noise.
Emily will not be in the vlogs. I mean, I'm not complaining. You know, put her in the same category as Salah. I do not want to hear from this person, you know. I'm here to hate watch, for lack of a better phrase, the girl. I do not want to hear from the partner.
but somehow the noise did find me. And we'll talk a little bit about that. But really, you guys, I did not have the mental capacity to like.
Honestly, the only exception to that is Beck. I do feel like they've kind of gotten it together. They are definitely one of the more sympathetic recent side characters. You know, Casey, that was just sad. You know, same thing with Crystal. There's a lot to unpack there, but you know, none of them deserved Amber's treatment. Destiny was as much of a piece of shit as Amber, I think. But that's neither here nor there. The point is that I'm trying to make is we now find ourselves in a situation where we won't see Emily's face, and that's just fine. I don't really care to see her or hear from her, but I don't know. I just think there's something to it.
Like, want to vlog. It's just a lot has been happening, like with the whole cookie crumble thing and like someone impersonating my girlfriend and me, especially in such like a, for the lack of a better word, scandalous and just vile way. It has been a lot and it has been heavy. And now it's like more drama is being started with Alexis, and we'll talk a little bit about that in this video as well. And someone messaged me recently where they were just like, girl, I feel so bad for you because you're constantly having to put out fires that you didn't start. And I was like, damn.
Constantly putting out fires that she didn't start. The cookie crumble video got leaked because you sent it to a married woman you barely knew, a online quote unquote best friend that, let's face it, you barely knew, and a feeder that, let's face it, you barely know. Okay. But you didn't start that fire. Your cat went missing. You got a lot of hate for that whole situation because you, either out of neglect and laziness or in a sick bid to prolong your Wisconsin stay, left a door open and she got out into the Wisconsin winter very far away from what home she knew, which she only even knew that home recently. So you didn't start that fire, though. All of these quote unquote rumors about Emily are because you chose to chase someone who slid into your DMs after their fiance had just passed, their fiance who was in terrible health, bedbound, while your girlfriend was posting feeder content about them. You chose that and defend that. But you didn't start that fire. She didn't start these fires, y'all.
That hit me like a truck, like a massive truck. And I'm like, that's literally how it feels a lot of the time. A really good example of that is like
you didn't have a hand in any of it.
Cookie crumble and like the walnut situation. And that's just been like literally my life on YouTube for years now. It's like,
what's the common denominator?
I try to stay away from drama. I try to just vlog my life and share my life.
Where's all the drama coming from? You're just vlogging, and yet somehow it's all here. I don't know. It just seems like the common denominator is Amberlynn Reid.
Life, and somehow, some way, things start happening online that like I have to put out, and it's a fire that I didn't even start, and it's just...
Except when you did.
Like frustrating. So anyways, I still don't really have the full capacity to like film a whole vlog for you guys today because Tommy did leave today, and it's just really sad, you know, when you're in a long distance relationship and your partner goes back home. Like, we had a whole week together that was just so great. She was actually supposed to leave yesterday. We said our goodbyes, you know, all the crying, all of this and all that. She gets in the car, she opens the app for her flight, and it said it was delayed. And so here we are. We had an extra night together, which was really great. So yeah, while she was here, we did so much. And there was multiple times I did think of you guys, I promise. Or I was like, wow, I should be filming this, or I should have vlogged this, or...
But Emily won't be on camera anymore, and it's just, it's a little inconvenient to film around her.
Or that was so funny, or this is so fun.
Or nothing's going on because y'all are literally doing nothing. Or, according to Alexis, apparently you fight all the time. Not that we've ever seen Amber behave like that with a partner. So I don't know. I don't know if that sounds realistic. Does that sound realistic to y'all?
And like so many different times, but that's just like the YouTuber in me. I've been doing this for over 11 years now, but like the real Amberlynn, not the YouTuber Amberlynn, like the normal everyday living Amberlynn, she won. So there was no vlogging, but some of the things that we did do, we went to my grandma's and we played some card games with my grandma and my mom. I ended up bringing like veggie trays and fruit trays, and we had like a little salami and cracker cheese situation. We actually ended up playing Bad Kitty, which is the card game that I got my grandma, and my grandma was obsessed with it. Went to the movies, I saw Wicked, and you guys, excuse me, I was going into it thinking,
oh God, not an Amberlynn movie review. Oh my God, I was going in thinking it was going to be this, but then it like blew my mind.
Okay, it's going to be an all right movie. Like, there's so much hype around it, and I'm one of those people where it's like, I'm not all about like the hype. It took me literally my whole life to get into Harry Potter. Like, I literally just recently watched it a few years ago.
Oh, for God's sake. I do not need Amber into Harry Potter. Please let this not be a thing.
Because I ignored all the hype. I'm not about the hype. When I like something, and when I don't, I don't. Good example is Game of Thrones. Like, I don't understand. I tried to watch it, literally hate it. But what I'm trying to say is like, I don't fall for the hype. And I am pretty picky. I have a short attention span. It's terribly hard for me to watch a movie. But I'm telling you, this movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes of just beauty, of art, it was so good. Like, I don't even have words for it. Normally when I go to a movie theater, even if I'm enjoying the movie, I'm like looking at the time like every 10 minutes. It's really bad. I looked at the time one time and it was 2 hours into the movie, and I looked at the time, shooketh. I was like, how did 2 hours go by already? It literally,
oh God, is shooketh the new hectic?
Felt like 20 minutes. I am so glad I got to experience this movie in the theater, because I'm telling you, that is the way to do it. So if it's still in the theater around you and you have not seen it, please go see it. It was a masterpiece. I cried 3 different times. I don't know what it was, but I got recognized that night at least 5 different times. Like, I don't know. We did go on a Saturday, so there's more people there. And usually in large populated places, I do get recognized quite a bit. This girl said something that I will never be able to forget. Do you guys ever have like this thing where someone like says something to you and something that like sticks in your brain forever? Well, it's kind of like that. So me and Tommy were just playing the slots. And then I get recognized by these 2 girls that actually work at the casino. They're like the people who go around and say cocktails. They're like literally models. I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh my God, I love you. I love you. And they like literally asked for my autograph. And there was this woman sitting next to Tommy who looked at me and goes, are you a TikToker? Like, how did they know you? Like, this was after the subscribers, hello, if you're watching, came up to me and wanted my autograph, and they wanted pictures and stuff. So the woman goes, are you a TikToker? And I was like, yeah, like I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube and stuff like that. And she goes, oh, okay. I was looking at you and I was like, yeah, no one really dresses like that. I was like, what are those?
Well, they don't. It's just you.
Things like have in common with each other. Like, I was literally so confused. And if you guys want to know, I was wearing the like purple maroon studded rhinestone mesh top with like a black dress. You guys have seen that outfit before. I had to wear it again because I love it. But I was just like, what does that mean? Is that like a compliment, or was that like, I don't know. It's just like one of those things where I'm like,
no, it's not a compliment.
I should have asked her right then and there, like, what did you mean?
It's her way of saying that you dressed like a sim on random, but not being rude about it, like, or a giant toddler, like. Yeah, again, like, people can wear what they want. I don't really care, but like, you gotta admit, this one's got some ridiculous outfits.
By that, So moving on to a completely different topic, and speaking of clothing, I have like some merch under construction. I know you guys can see down below that I have like merch that I did years and years ago, but it was kind of like low-key like a troll. I wasn't taking it seriously. I do like the simplicity of it because I do enjoy some simplistic merch. But I don't know how to make merch. I'm not good at it. I've never been taught, and I know that I can teach myself, but it's not really something that
There's tons of sites that'll just like make the stuff and you send them an image.
been fully interested in, but Tommy surprised me and made me some merch. Yes, she did. So why I say it's like under construction is because I actually wanted to have the merch physically myself. And that's something I didn't even do with the merch down below because I genuinely did not take it as serious. And so I wanted the merch physically. And so I do have a few things. And also why I say under construction is because I'm still trying to figure out like, when do I want to like put these things up for sale? Because this is like crazy. And I do want to show you
January. That's when people are shopping.
Like everything. I still have more stuff coming in the mail.
Yeah,
I do have a few things
hope
though. So you guys know I say girly pop literally all the time. I say dainty, like Dainty-Lynn, all of that. So dainty, girly pop. Here's just some wrapping paper. So merch, this isn't just gonna be a shirt. It's gonna be like different things that you can have. Dainty, girly
Wrapping
pop.
paper.
I love wrapping paper, and this is just so adorable. And Tommy gave me a really good idea of just like wrapping a box and just like setting it on.
I mean, I'll give her this. It is on brand in that it is tacky AF. And it's definitely better than the BS she had in the shop before. So yeah, okay, fine, whatever. 4 out of 10.
My bookshelf, because this is so my aesthetic. I really want to like start adding a little bit of pink, pop of color into my life, and I love pink. But this is just an example of how freaking adorable. Next thing is there will be candles. Yes, there will be. This is Dainty Girly Pop candle. Isn't that so adorable? So this is a sage lavender. And I'm telling you, it smells so freaking good. Like, I am actually...
Okay, well, that's the most basic private label BS you can get. 2 out of 10.
pretty shocked. Told myself that I was gonna get this merch, and if I genuinely did not like it and feel confident, I was not gonna tell you guys about these things. But I genuinely am obsessed. And what's really important, because there are bigger people who are watching me, I really genuinely love that they carry bigger sizes. So this is a 5X, and I will show you guys like what it looks like on me, but look, Dainty Girly Pop, isn't that so adorable? When things are more like...
Honestly, I would probably wear that as a joke at least once. 6 out of 10.
serious, and it's not like totally under construction, it's gonna be more professional, and I will gather everything. Like there's gonna be journals, and there's magnets and stickers and etc, etc. I'm also wearing another merch in a clip that I will be showing you in a second, just to kind of get an idea of how it fits. I actually slept in it, so there is like Twinkie fur, wasabi fur, you will see in the clip. There is gonna be other merch that says Hecticana, which is actually the shirt that I'm wearing in the clip that
No, I hate that. I hate that. I already don't like it.
you will see here in a minute. And just for size reference, I am wearing the 5X in that clip as well. So again,
Save my judgment until I actually see it, but I don't think I'm gonna like
I
it.
keep saying it is under construction because there is tons of different like sayings and merch I can make, and it's like all super adorable. Like I'm obsessed. And so if you guys are interested, please let me know. Send me an Instagram message, because like your girl cannot step foot in the comment section. Not gonna be happening over here. I'm just like genuinely so appreciative of Tommy, because like having like true...
I mean, not going to the comments section is self-care, to be honest. That's probably fair. You don't want to be in your comments section, Amberlynn. It gets ugly.
merch is something that I've always wanted, but it's like I never took the initiative to actually do it. Like,
Well, there's initiative involved. So.
true authentic merch, instead of like just that silly stuff down there that's listed. But you guys can still get that stuff that's down there, of course. But this is like real cutesy, like tangible. I have this in my hands and I cannot wait to show you guys like the journals and just like all the other stuff. So to be continued, folks, but that's just like just a little first glance.
2 hours later.
Stunner. So let's see. Oh my God. That smells super clean. I don't know if you guys know this, which I'm sure a lot of you do, especially if you wear perfume. It always smells different like a minute after it's been on you. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is like the whole walnut situation. I've had people say like, that's just a troll. And I'm so glad that there are people who genuinely are like, okay, we believe that that is not Amberlynn and Tommy.
Yeah,
so
no, it was obviously fake.
But you guys, this isn't just a troll to me. I truly feel so violated, and thankfully, I'm pretty sure the account is like officially taken down by that website because Tommy contacted them. And you guys saw in my last video that they replied, they responded to it, and immediately looked into it and took care of it. And I'm so glad for that, because there are some websites out there that like literally don't care about you at all. But that website literally took the time, looked into it, and actually fixed the issue. So thank you very much. I just wish we could have gotten more information. I know that's probably like not legal, because
yeah, I think you should just be happy that they dealt with that and maybe stop drawing attention to the situation.
I don't think companies can just be like, yeah, so this profile is actually ran by so and so and so, which I understand why they couldn't do that. But at the same time, it's like when something as serious as this is happening, I feel like I
dox their users. I mean, again, not trying to defend the weirdo impersonating Emily and Amber on a fetish pornography site. But again, unethical and illegal are not the same thing. Yeah, no kidding. You know, if they didn't break the law, why would they give you that they wouldn't give it to you anyway. They would give it to authorities. That's not how that works. That's not how that ever works. Why would that be how it works? That you would even entertain that as a possibility is just beyond me. Like, if you want to go that route, that seems like a legal charges kind of vibe, not a just give it out because they said so. It seems like the website was very understanding in having the content removed in the first place, which it doesn't seem like they really had to do. They just chose to make the ethical choice regardless of whether it was legal or not. And I think you should just be thankful for that at this point, to be honest, because yeah, they're not gonna dox their clients, especially if they didn't do something blatantly illegal.
feel like I do have like the right to know who is doing this, because putting out fake sexual things of me, I heard that there's like screenshots floating around and like someone is like making voices that sound like me in like a sexual manner. I have not seen any of this. I have only heard about it because people are contacting me, of course. Normally when something like this happens, I get a lot of people in my DMs that are very, very kind to me. But for some reason, with this situation, I have gotten so many DMs where people are like, ew, Amberlynn, you are so gross. I can't believe you would do that. That is disgusting. And I'm just like, ugh, like this troll, as you guys want to call it, even though I feel like it's bigger than that to me, like this person is ultimately ruining my reputation, because that's not me and that's like not okay. And it's like crazy to me that people actually believe that's me. Like it's just.
So what are you saying about the reputation of people who do post that content? I never believed any of those screenshots. And honestly, I don't think she's the mastermind behind the crumble cookie leak, because in all of her time on YouTube, she's never had content like this leaked before. If it existed, it would have happened. She's got too many bitter ex-partners for it not to, if that stuff existed. Too many bitter ex-partners. Too many people she's been talking to who are chasing clout lately. It's just... no, if that stuff existed, I think it would have worked its way out into the broader internet by now.
so absurd. And I'm sure I could get the police involved and stuff like that. And I feel like it might have to come down to that if it continues. Because as of right now, January 7th, I have not heard anything new. So that's a good thing. But I'm telling you, like, if you're watching this, the person who is doing this, like, it is illegal what you're doing, and I will get the law involved if you continue to do so. And then there's like a conspiracy of like, is Walnut the same person who like leaked my cookie crumble? And honestly, I don't have the answer for that. I do find it very strange that like these things happen.
The person who leaked your crumble cookie video is Alexis or your girlfriend.
At the same time though. So next thing I want to talk about is like the whole Alexis thing. I truly feel like a fool. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do. I am very much the type of person that literally like no matter what you do to me, I will forgive you. Within time, you will be forgiven by me. That is just how I am. I don't know, I'm a pushover. I let people walk all over me. I don't know what it is. I don't have respect for myself. Like, okay, maybe I do know what it is. I'm literally listing it all off. But like, I wish I was able to not be like that. I think it's like once I love someone, whether it's like romantically or in a friendship way or it's family, there's almost like no turning back for me. It's very like unconditional. So like when Alexis did her whole thing that she did.
That's not great. Not with people that you know on the shallow level that you know them, like Alexis, Emily.
We don't need to dive into that. I did end up forgiving her and I hung out with her. From my point of view, I had a good time. We vibed well and I hung out with her girlfriend as well. And we also vibed and had a good time. And like, they vibed well with Tommy. And like, yeah, maybe the first time it was a little awkward. It's gonna be. But I forgave Alexis and I told her, and I was very honest with her, that like she hurt me, like what she did was wrong, and she agreed and she apologized to both me and Tommy. But I was very, very open with the fact that like things probably aren't gonna be the same. By that I mean like before all that happened, me and Alexis were on the phone like for hours and hours, like every single day. Like she was the person that I went to and I was the person that she went to. And I knew it wasn't going to be like that anymore because she ultimately like absolutely betrayed my trust. And she knew that. So when I filmed that 4-part Q&A series just recently that you guys watched, all of that was filmed in one day. I filmed it on December 29th and I made sure to put that in the description so you guys knew that. I did change my shirt because who wants to like sit there and watch me do 4 videos in the same outfit? Like I know I wouldn't want that. So during that Q&A series, I mentioned...
We would just assume that you did it all on the same day. Like, literally, who gives a crap?
And it that, no, Alexis is
so
not
weird.
the one who did the cookie crumble. And people asked if I resented her, and I said no. And I was saying...
Alexis absolutely could be the one who leaked the cookie crumble video. She was ready to leak that months ago.
How Alexis is in like her happy healing era and that she's very understanding and patient and kind with the fact that like things aren't how they used to be. But I said those things and scheduled those videos before Alexis went into Jordy's chat and was saying things that genuinely hurt my feelings.
I mean, you did it months after she offered to send it to Jordy the first time though. You were friends with her again.
Saying that I could have leaked the video, saying that she only met me for the plot, and kind of betraying me again.
Yeah.
I truly never thought that she would do that again. So obviously when I saw that she did that, because people were messaging me and they were like, Alexis is doing it again. And I was like, doing what? Like I was literally so confused. I thought people were lying. So I asked for a screenshot, like show me proof. Oh, and girl, they supplied. Like my heart dropped to the floor. I was like, damn. So obviously I contacted Alexis and I asked her like, why would you do this? And we just communicated back and forth on Snapchat via like voice messages or whatever. And from what I got out of it, she said that she didn't feel like I was an active friend in her life because I didn't communicate with her as often as she wanted me to. And that's just, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around because it's like, I understand that her and I do not communicate as much as we used to. Like again, it was daily, but I personally
that just accept it. The people who are willing to be your friend online right now at this point in your YouTube career are clout chasers. No one is reaching out to you, seeking your friendship with just genuine good intentions in their heart. More than likely, as you to use your number, 99.99999 whatever percent of people who are seeking out a friendship or a relationship with you at this point are in it for the plot or something else.
Communicating with her daily, and I think I have every right after like what she put me through. I truly believe that you can have friends that you talk to once a week or every other week. I don't think that you need to talk to your friends every single day. Like, I have friends that I only talk to like once a week, and we have a strong relationship and a strong bond, especially once you're adults. Like, people get busy. But that's what I took out of what Alexis was saying, was genuinely just like, I did this because I don't want people to think that I leaked the video and you aren't even like an active friend in my life, even though I genuinely thought I was. I just wasn't speaking to her enough. I felt like you should respect your
this
friends.
Feels like a middle school argument through and through. Like, this is the kind of drama that I would have with like my little friends in 8th grade talking about like trying to figure out who's gonna room with who on the school trip.
Regardless of how often you speak, like, I would have never came on here and said anything bad about Alexis. I just wouldn't have. I don't do that to my friends. I don't do that to the people I care about in my life. And I'm still not going to do that. Again, it's just more drama and more fire.
Well, she'll do it if you're a reaction channel, though. Especially if you're Mr. Snowflake, who she's secretly in love with. Just my opinion.
That I have to put out that I literally am just going to leave for someone else to put out, because I genuinely just like don't want to be a part of it. So after I expressed myself to Alexis and pretty much told her exactly what I just told you guys, that like she was still a friend to me, like I still loved her and cared about her, just because we didn't talk every single day doesn't mean that I didn't love and care about her, etc., etc. She got really angry with me and she ended up screen recording our whole conversation. I feel like I have no privacy when it comes to that woman. So it's like the distance I was putting.
Why did you feel like you ever did?
Makes sense. Like, subconsciously, I was like, girl, keep your distance. And it's almost as if like my gut and my body and my heart and my soul like knew this was gonna happen again, which is really sad. So I ended up blocking her because I only want good people in my life. I don't believe that like anyone is perfect. Like, we aren't robots. People will make mistakes, but like genuinely, like what she has done to me and the way that she reacted to like my hurt feelings towards her being in Jordy's chat, like just makes me feel like she doesn't care about how I feel.
Of course she doesn't. She cares about getting attention on the internet. Why did you think this person cared? She didn't get the girlfriend position or whatever she was shooting for, so she went for the next best thing, which was the instigator.
As like a human, like,
gotta keep your side character status somehow.
I'm just like genuine human to human. It doesn't feel good after everything we've been through and me forgiving her and everything. Like, it just sucks, genuinely. Like, from my end, I just want to move past all of this and be like, okay, she was a person that was in my life at one point and she's simply just not anymore. Everyone deserves friends that respects you even when you aren't around, even when you aren't looking. You deserve friends that will respect you regardless of how often you speak or anything like that. Literally.
And that's why you should not be friends with Amberlynn Reid.
It hasn't even been 4 hours since I filmed this, and there's already an update. I'm literally in the middle of editing this, and all I can say is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Alexis has since leaked our conversation. I genuinely don't understand the point. You are not a good friend to someone whenever you have disagreements. You have to go onto the internet to bash them, knowing the type of response your friend or ex-friend will receive. I personally want no part in this, so I'm going to finish editing this video. I'm going to schedule it, and I'm never going to speak about her again. Anyways, enough of
Okay, that's fine. Sure. Well, I'll be here holding my breath. You'll never speak about it again. Whatever. We'll see.
Rambling. So one more thing, your girl did start semaglutide, and Tommy was actually the one who gave me my first shot. So I'm gonna show you that clip here. Okay, you guys, so my tripod's like lost in the wildebeins. I have to find it. So perfect timing.
Oh, here it is. The Hecticana shirt. This Anna thing is that even a, that's not even a word. I can't believe I'm looking this up. No, this is just Amber. This is just Amber's bullshit. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Yeah. Made up word. Cherry Circuit 2001. 0 out of 10.
My semaglutide got here today, so Tommy is gonna give me my first shot. I'm nervous. I get the nervous jitters prior to this every single time, but that's okay. All right, you guys don't get to see my tum-tum because that would be embarrassing. So it's 50 units. Let me choose my spot and then get the alcohol pad. Why do I get so much anxiety with this? I hate needles, you guys. Ugh.
Because you don't want to do it.
To the 5, right?
Yeah.
Pinch the fat.
Well, that's if you don't have like a lot.
Baby.
Okay, we'll pinch it 5 seconds. You want me to hold it in?
We're gonna draw the pistol. We're gonna fire that first warning round.
Baby. Ew, hated that. I was so grateful that she helped me with that because I'm telling you, I cannot stick a needle inside of me. So yes.
Who's gonna come and do it after she goes home? Is that Mama Lynn's job now?
Yesterday was actually my first day, and it was just like perfect timing because it arrived that day, and I was like this. My fingers were crossed. I was like, please arrive.
Seriously though, is she nervous because of the needle and the shot, or is she nervous because of what happens if it works?
Because I really needed help with the shot, and I didn't want to have to like bug my mom. So this semaglutide actually is mixed with B12. When I did semaglutide before, it was mixed with like sodium something or other, and I noticed that I feel differently taking this semaglutide because last time, I'm telling you, nauseous, diarrhea, did not feel good. I was super tired. This time I've had 0 symptoms or side effects. Sometimes I say symptoms and people are like, Amberlynn, it's side effects. So far I have had 0. So I guess that's a good thing. I have not noticed any appetite suppressant. Usually I feel that like on the second day, but we'll see how it goes and it keeps going, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. And there will be like a separate like weigh-in video. I'm not just gonna throw in a weigh-in right here. I kind of just want to have that be like a whole separate like video talking about my weight, or maybe I can put it in a vlog. I'm not really sure, but I'm just really excited to be back on semaglutide, and I genuinely hope that it works for me. But like the fact that it already feels different this time, because like the first 2 times, like I did feel things with it, like on the second day, it was like nausea, this and that. And it's like, I have felt nothing. It's as if I didn't even take it. That worries me, of course, but it's literally only been 2 days. So I need to like.
So how long do y'all think this is going to last? And last time she quit because it quote unquote stopped working, and you know, she had all of these side effects, whatever, you know, that was the reason last time. So now are we gonna quit because it's not working? I don't feel anything. So I felt something, so let's quit. I don't feel anything, let's quit. I don't know, we'll see. Just a thought. I don't know, curious what the excuse is gonna be this time, or if she'll suddenly get side effects here soon. Time will tell.
Blow my roll and be like, Amberlynn, give us some time. But anyways, I have rambled way long enough. This video is 45 minutes long. That is Hecticana. I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
All right. So she's back on the weight loss jab. Emily has come and gone in a timely manner. And Alexis is back on the scene. So let me take a look at that one, see what she has to say for herself.